So hello, everybody. It's a very great honor and privilege to introduce you to Yariv, an absolute superstar in my portfolio, at least, and my portfolio is quite large. A guy that literally shoots for the moon, that will also completely change the way we order fast food. And maybe you tell us a little bit about your moonshot first.
Sure. So more than a decade ago, I one day decided that I want to send the spacecraft to the moon. And together with two friends, we opened up a not-for-profit. We ended up raising $100 million in donations, and we built and launched the first private spacecraft to the moon. We did get to the moon, but we landed a bit too fast. We were supposed to land at roughly 10 kilometers per hour. We ended up landing at roughly 3,000 kilometers per hour. So no after images from the landing, but it was an amazing project. The goal was to make an educational impact on the entire country, on the entire state of Israel. And the goal was to convince kids to become engineers and scientists. And I think we've done that. Kids became enthusiastic about the project. Someone told me that kids love three things when it comes to STEM, to science. They love robots, dinosaurs, and space. So we covered 2 out of 3 with a robotic spacecraft. So it was an amazing project. Now we're building a second one. But I'm not involved anymore in the day-to-day business. I attend board meetings, and that's basically it. Now I'm full-time at Flytrex.
So it was an absolutely incredible project. I traveled to Israel for the landing. I was in a room with like this size or even bigger. The president of Israel was there. Everybody was there. Everybody was waiting for the landing. And just a few, I think 7 kilometers before the landing, he lost control of the moon lander. And the thing crashed, and I think a few days later, NASA even sent out pictures of the crash site. Where
we had like before and after images, so we did make a dent on the moon.
So the only person that you know, and I know, that crashed on 2 planets.
Yeah, this is from snowboarding accident, so yep, 2 different crashes. We also crash a lot of drones, luckily only in training and testing, so.
Excellent. Talking about drones, do you want to show us a video? Can I start it?
Yep. Press the button and it tells the entire story. We can actually go down the stage after that.
Here we go. And press again.
Mm-hmm.
Very short. I hope everybody understood the message, or maybe should I go?
No, we can wait with that. I'll just explain in a nutshell. Flytrex is like Uber Eats or DoorDash, only we're using drones so we can actually make money. Humans are a lot more expensive than robots, once you get the robots right. Otherwise, it's a whole fiasco. And in the past almost decade, we've been working on the optimal drone solution for fast food deliveries. Because at the end, you're delivering a burrito, a hamburger, you can charge a few dollars per delivery. You can't charge more than that. So your entire solution, and we do everything from manufacturing and certifying the drones all the way to the consumer app. The customer downloads the app and orders hamburgers for my application. So by optimizing everything and controlling everything, we can offer the best solution. In terms of pricing, today, companies like DoorDash, Uber Eats, when you're talking about the US suburbs, the cost per delivery is crazy, more than $10. And everybody feels the pain. Restaurants pay up to 30% of their revenues to DoorDash and Uber Eats. which is killing them. A restaurant does not have 30% margins on their orders. Customers can pay double than the amount in the restaurant, and it's just killing everybody. So for us, it's a very easy sell. Once you go to drones, we can take down the cost by an order of magnitude to less than $1. That's where we're aiming. So it's a win-win for everybody. And besides food after that, our goal is retail. Your iPhone, your next iPhone, you can order it in 10 minutes. You want a T-shirt, order 3 sizes, measure them in your house. The 2 that you don't like, the drone will just take back. Why not? It's so affordable. I'm going to charge more than $1, of course, but it turns things into like that. The next best thing will be teleportation, but that's going to take a while.
Absolutely. So the only question we have, everybody here, I think, is when can I get a delivery at my home like this?
So I'm going to show you the future on the next slide. So the future is already in some select locations in North Carolina and Texas. What you're seeing here is a map of Holly Springs in North Carolina. And every green point here on the map is a house that downloaded our app and used us at least once. We're now actually at more than 70% penetration, which means that 70% of the houses have used us at least once, which is crazy numbers. There were like traditional on-demand delivery services here before we started. We just kicked them out. People download the app because it's drones and it's cool, so customer acquisition cost is extremely low. Once they use us, we're faster, so the food is hotter. We're more affordable, so that's it. Why switch back? And on the next slide, we actually show the retention. So even after a year and a half, it's now even better than 44%. Customers just stay with us because they enjoy the service. So, and it's, again, from the numbers that we know of, it's way better than KPIs of the major other traditional on-demand players. So we have now to mature the system. That's what we're going to do in 2024. We just received the groundbreaking FAA approval, the last one that's considered groundbreaking, that should allow us to get to profitability per location. And that's it. From there, it's scaling the business, continue to optimize, continue to mature the system, and just start taking over.
So what does it mean in terms of US scale, in terms of international scaling? Where do you see and how fast do you see yourself scaling?
So currently our major market is the US. We're talking about 82 million backyards, 2/3 of the population. People sometimes ask, okay, but what about cities? So cities are actually a niche market. The major market is the suburbs. Over there, it's also families, so the average order value is higher, and I take a percentage, so I enjoy it even better. So that's where we're currently aiming. Next year, we should have, by the end of the year, between 10 and 20 stations. And after that, we already have plans for up to 500 locations in the next few years. And after that, it's copy-paste and go as much as we can. The rest of the world, this solution is perfect for backyards. In the Western world, where humans cost a lot, this is where we're aiming. So Western Europe, North America, maybe Central America a bit, Australia, these are the locations where this solution will be best for.
Okay. And what is the impact on the environment? Can you say something about that?
So it's crazy. In the US suburbs, nobody uses a bicycle or a bike. They're delivering a hamburger using a 1-ton car, which is crazy. Driving one place to the other for a hamburger. We're 100% electric. The weight ratio of the drone to what we can carry is, of course, much better. We weigh roughly 12 kilos when we're empty, and we can carry 3 kilograms. Again, fully electric, so it's way better for the environment. On top of that, we save a lot of traffic jams and accidents because these are robots. They don't get tired. They're aviation grade certified, so a lot less accidents than anyone else.
We don't want any accidents. Well, thank you very much, and I'm really, really hoping that we are Switzerland next after the US, and thank you for coming here.